You know what, guys? I can't do this anymore. I quit. Ha! JK. Let's get back to work. You guys know I'm not gonna quit this. This is my baby. Stop whining around. Get to work. Who cares if it's hot? We're out here working. Guys thought I was gonna quit this. So, got you on that one. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna be doing a metal roof cleaning. If you guys have been paying attention to my channel, we've actually been doing a lot of metal roof cleaning, and we're gonna be doing it by way of downstreaming. We're gonna be downstreaming this whole roof. I did have to go to Home Depot this morning and pick up another blower. So I got another blower because my other blower that I had, I've been rocking with it for about a year. The pull cord broke and a bunch of other pieces on it was falling off and stuff. The blower was only 120 bucks. Some of you guys are asking like, oh, so why don't you repair it? Why don't you go get it repaired? Guys, I don't focus on repairing little BS cheap stuff. I just go replace it, get a brand new one. I got a bunch of dead hose over there. And I have there's a couple small companies here in my area that I'm friends with. And they're like, Austin, why don't you repair those hoses? Those are good hoses. I'm like, dude, I'm not going to go through the time and splice it up. And, I don't even know what I'm doing when it comes to repairing hoses. Why would I, and then the structural integrity of the hose is probably going to be compromised too. Like, go get another fucking hose. Like, roof cleaning that we're fixing to do. There's a lot of leaves, a lot of debris up there, a lot of pollen, fair amount of algae mold stains. I'm doing this one solo by myself, so I'll tell you guys how I got the job, how I plan to do the job as far as all the ins and outs and what I'm looking out for, and how much I'm charging for this job. So stay tuned, let's get into the video. All right, guys, we're right around the corner from the project that I'm doing by myself. But anyway, it's 75 degrees out, and the high for today is about 80 degrees. So we're actually gonna be having some really stormy weather the next couple days. This is the last day of somewhat decent weather, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, it's gonna be storming. So I don't believe I'm gonna be working Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, although I do have a lot of projects scheduled. So I'm gonna have to find a way to move around all that. However, anyway, back to how we got the job. I actually got this job. This is a repeat customer. This is my second time cleaning this roof. It's a single story. I'm in a really wealthy, prestigious area, part of town. And this is my second time coming back. I got this job, or the reason I reached back out to my client, because I'm using a new software called Marcate. It's my new CRM. And basically what you're able to do on Marcate is you're able to send ringless voice messages and blast text messages. So I'll get into what ringless voicemails are in another video, but basically I used that method of approaching a previous client in order to engage her on getting her services again. And I actually drove by her roof the other day, and the roof is very, very dirty. So it should be an interesting project. Just gonna be all roof. So I estimate I'll be here, I don't know, 2.5, 3 hours. We'll see. And if I can complete it in that amount of time, it's going to be a very good ticket for us. So let's get to this job. I'll show you what I'm doing. What's going on, guys? Obviously, it's apparent that I am not quitting pressure washing. That was just a funny joke. But I want to make sure you guys can stay tuned to the end of the video. If you want to go ahead and skip to the last 5 minutes, or if you could, please watch to the end. I want to address something that I addressed in this last part of the video. So if you want, you can skip to like the 14.5-minute level. Because quite frankly, there's something I really need to address with you guys. A lot of people have been commenting some negative stuff on my channel, been questioning my pricing and whatnot. So I want to go ahead and dig into that at the end of the video. But if you're still watching, keep watching, enjoy the video. All right, guys, this is what we're dealing with. Lots of leaves, pollen debris up there. As far as the stainage, it's not that bad. Slight mold and algae stains, that'll come off no problem. And the roof actually goes back there. So we're gonna we're gonna connect to water. And no soft washing today. Just going to be downstreaming. So this is our tool. This will be our application method, and this will probably be our rinsing method, or I might just stick with the M5 twist. But first I need to get up there and blow off all the debris. So We'll connect to water first. I got my new blower all rigged up. Don't judge the state of the truck. And this is our blower. All right, guys, it is 10:12. Let's see how long this job takes me. All right, guys, it's been just about an hour, about 55 minutes, excuse me, into the job. I got all this blown out the best I could, and I got most of my hose up here. Now, this is one of those jobs where it's going to be, go incredibly well, meaning that I'm going to be able to hit everything. It's all going to come off. I'm going to be point blank range, and it's going to be perfect, or it's going to be an epic collapse because I'm going to end up, slipping off this roof. I'm going to be avoiding that by doing section at a time. Like I told you, I'm going to be wetting this whole area and shooting it from this dry side, cleaning this opposite side. Then when it's time for this side, I'm going to be on this side, shooting this whole side. And then I'm going to come probably stand on this side. I'm going to clean this whole side. So everywhere I'm standing, my feet's going to be dry. When it's time for this side, I'll be standing here. When it's time for this side, I'll be standing there. And I might just go ahead and save this last side for the ladder because I'm gonna run out of places to stand where it's dry. So that's my thought process on here. Not saying you should be doing this, but I am constantly evolving the way I do things and different practices. And so I'm gonna experiment with this, see if it gives me a little bit easier time, a little bit better results. So stay tuned. Okay, guys, that's my first application. As you can see, compared to this side, it's dying fairly nicely. And just wait for a few minutes. I'm gonna give it a solid rinse. I can't really film this side, but once I do this side, I will place you right there on that chimney and I will film. You guys can get live footage of the transition and how I'm exactly doing this. But it is over 45 seconds of dwell. It's working pretty nicely. I'm gonna give it another few minutes. All right, to my surprise, I was actually walking on the wet roof, and I'm not sure why, but my free run shoes actually have pretty good grip. And I walked this whole thing and got all the edges cleaned up. Look how good that looks. Using a downstreaming 1% with a nice little surfactant in there. And then compared to the dirty side, getting amazing results. I'm gonna set you guys up and I'll show you guys what I'm doing. You know what, guys? I can't do this anymore. I quit. Ha, JK. Let's get back to work. You guys know I'm not gonna quit this. This is my baby. Stop whining around. Get to work. All right, guys, it is about 12:05. We've been here for about an hour and 55 minutes. As you can see, the whole front side still needs to get clean, which is really the smallest section, the whole back side. This place, if you think about it, this place is almost 3,000 square foot and looks really, really small. It's because the back is huge. So the back roof goes for some time. As you can see, here's the picture. It's all completed. Just taking a little quick water break. So we actually just upsold. There's a big awning back there. We're gonna power wash the top of it. Add an extra $100 to the ticket on that one. So it's about 2 hours. Hopefully I'm here for another hour, an hour and a half. So about 3.5 hours. We'll be well above where I want to be on the hourly for that one, or for this one. So, man, it got hot for some reason. It's like 89 degrees now. It was really, really cool. We're prepping for a big storm coming in the next few days, so it's been getting a little cool. So it hasn't been bad. But this client's super easy to work for. I'm surprisingly not slipping off the roof, guys. I was trying to deliberately plan my routes up there to avoid standing on, you know, wet roofs, but for some reason I'm sticking on top of this roof no matter if it's wet or dry. So I've been very careful. Luckily they have these big tree limbs that are kind of going over the roof, so I've been kind of hanging on the tree limbs as well, giving myself some extra support. But the front side should be easy, guys. Might be a really cool marketing piece. I'm gonna set you guys up and we'll just probably time lapse the whole thing. That'd be pretty fun. And yeah, there's a big wooden door over here, so I'll probably wet that down a little bit. You know, I'm only shooting house wash mix, guys. So I'm not really doing any damage as far as sodium hypochlorite, you know, bleaching things out goes. You know, one thing I need to keep on telling myself is dwell time, dwell time, dwell time. You know, if you're going to be downstreaming roofs, you're not going to get that instant result. I'm talking about metal roofs. I'm not talking about shingle roofs. You cannot downstream a shingle roof. I'm talking about a metal roof. It can be downstreamed, as I just pointed out, and on the previous videos where I've shown you guys, it can be downstreamed. You need heavy surfactant and you need to let it freaking sit. I cannot tell you guys more. Dwell time, dwell time, dwell time. And make sure no one's watching me film myself. Look like a crazy person, but I'm gonna get back up there in a second, guys. Give me a few seconds and we'll complete this job. All right, I forgot to set you guys up back there, so I'm gonna do the best I can to keep you guys up here with me. Coming off fairly easily, guys, as you can see. I mean, look how bad it was down there. Look at the backside, looks beautiful. All this rubbish down here. Maybe one more application, all that other stuff will come down. Basically what I'm doing is I'm going this way, getting all of these edges, and then I'm gonna walk back this way and get all of those edges. Best way I've found doing it. And like I said, guys, it is a wet roof and I'm sticking easily. And it is about almost 3 hours into the job. We'll be out of here in about 30 minutes. That's how you get it done, folks. All right, so this is what I just upsold, doing this awning right here. Simple, just downstream, let it sit, rinse it. This is the beautiful thing right here. Down. There's my truck way over there. See if you guys can see the light. There's the light, you can barely see it. But that'll get us going. Go ahead and rinse this, or we'll soap it down. I've already pre-wet this hole right here, so I don't gotta worry about that. And let's clean this up. That is 1:30, approximately 10, started about 10:10, 10:15, 1:30, about 3 hours and 15 minutes, people. All right, guys, I told you I'd tell you how much that job was. That was a $920 roof cleaning. I actually did that, you know, and then plus the awning. So that was a $50 awning, so $970. And she actually just tipped me $92. So here's the tip right there. Some of you guys think I'm like BSing what I'm charging. There's the proof. So a little over $1,000 for about 3 hours of work. So not a bad day for me. I'm gonna go ahead and go home because I just got some fishing equipment came in the mail. So I'm gonna go and rig that up. Maybe I'll go drop a line or two in the water down in Town Lake. I just want to address something as well. You know, I've been getting a lot of critiques and criticism for some of my YouTube shorts that I've been putting out in regards to the prices I'm charging. A lot of people out there are having issues with the prices that I charge. I have a feeling that a lot of these people that are seeing my shorts are new viewers. They're not pressure washing business owners. They're just random people that can't seem to wrap their heads around someone that can make more than $50 an hour without a college degree, I'm assuming. Look, guys, customers don't have to choose me. You know, you guys see these big prestigious jobs I'm at. I mean, some of these houses are $2, $3, $4, $8 million homes. If you guys will go look at my YouTube shorts, I'm not messing around. I'm not BSing you. You guys know, if you guys been following me for a long time, I work on some of the biggest, nicest houses in the city. Now, we are in a really expensive place to live, so expensive houses are everywhere. But you guys, these people are pretty smart, okay? Otherwise, they wouldn't be able to move here. They wouldn't have been able to afford what they can afford. They are smart, okay? And these people are not price shoppers. They're not going around and looking for the cheapest offer. They want to meet someone in person. You know, they want to, it all comes down to, you know, what does this person sound like on the phone? What is this person, how does this person present himself? Does he smell bad? Does he look good? Is he repping his company stuff? Is everything legit? Are his reviews there? Is his website there? Is he ranking high? If he's ranking high, he should be reputable, right? These people are not price shoppers. Price is probably the second or third thing they're worried about. They're worried about, one, can I trust this person around my house? Someone who's got a $5, $6 million house, prices, they just want someone that can go there and do a fantastic job and not mess around with any of their stuff, and someone that they can trust. That's point number one. Point number two, they want to make sure that this person can actually provide the result that they're looking for. Can this person remove this stain, clean this place how it should be? Okay, check. I can trust the person. Okay, he can do a great job. He can actually do what he says he will do. And then price might be third or fourth. Okay, so when someone when you guys, or you know, if you are listening and you're one of these people that seem to think that I'm, you know, screwing around my customers on my prices, okay, customers can choose whoever they want. I bet you they probably get anywhere from 1 to 3 estimates on these jobs, and I'm landing them because they can trust me. They like me. I'm come across as a really good person to them. I like to think I have high communication and people-to-people skills. You know, I meet them in person. I make them laugh. You know, I get them going. I'm not redundant. I'm not talking monotone. Like, I'm very upbeat. I get there and I start cracking jokes. I get serious. I explain to them exactly what I'm gonna do. And I sound really, really smart, okay? And I come across as a really good person to do business with. And so that is why I'm able to land these jobs. It's not because I'm screwing over my customers. I bet you a lot of the times, a lot of my clients probably get cheaper bids. And I would probably like to say that either they were on the phone with that person, he didn't sound good, he didn't talk like he knew what he was talking about. He was probably like, okay, what's the address? Great, I'll send you an invoice, I'll send you an estimate in 2 minutes. Thank you, have a nice day. Like, no communication. Like, if you want to land bigger ticket jobs, you have got to play the part, okay? That is actually having a conversation with this person, connecting to them on a deeper level than just washing their house, you know? Be a friend. This is what I learned when I was selling cars. It's not about just transaction, making a transaction. It's actually, you know, building a relationship with this person, building a friend, okay? You do an estimate, it's not just house washing price, it's detailed estimate, what exactly you're gonna be doing. You can write that and you verbalize that over the phone or in person what you're doing. You really need to come across like you're a professional in this business, okay? That is how I charge. That's how I go and charge $500 an hour to wash this deck that I got a lot of hate on one of my recent YouTube shorts. You can go and look at that short. It's from a few videos ago. And that's basically how I'm getting these jobs. It's not that I'm screwing over anyone. People have the right to choose who they want to do business with, and I'm not forcing anyone to do business with me. They can tell me no. I don't care. Okay? I got plenty of business. I got plenty of really high, you know, clientele, expensive clients that want to choose me, and they don't care about the price. Okay? So that's my little rant for you guys. The next 2 days, it's actually gonna be storming rain, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna be working or not. We'll just have to see. I might be moving these jobs to the weekend, but If you guys got some value out of this video, please like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.